and to say that her life was cut short in this matter. It will never be the same for me and my family. She's major loss.
Taylor McFadden tried to get an order of protection against her husband.
The system has failed us. My sister asked for a restraining order, and the judge denied it. Please do not allow the system to fail us again.
29-year-old married mother of two, Taylor McFadden Robinson was a well-known realtor and entrepreneur in Florence, South Carolina.
I'm Taylor, a licensed realtor. I'm here to inform you of the steps to secure a beautiful home and such. Follow me inside. You found your home. What's next? We're going to the closing table, and I'm going to be right there with you.
A caring and loving person who went above and beyond for her clients, Taylor Robinson was rising to the top in the world of real estate and going on to open many more businesses. Nothing was stopping Taylor's success. Sadly, on January 23, 2022, Taylor Robinson's body was discovered early on a Sunday morning at her Florence home. She was found dead with a gunshot wound to the head, and her husband Duncan Robinson, who she was recently denied a protection order against, would be arrested for her murder. What would cause a husband to take the life of the mother of his kids and destroy his family? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Florence, South Carolina. Taylor, sometimes known as Tay or Baby Cakes, was born in Florence, South Carolina. Taylor attended Kingstree Senior High School in Williamsburg County's public schools before relocating to Florence County and earning her 2011 high school diploma from West Florence High School. Taylor was a teller at Wells Fargo before following her aspirations of starting her own business. Taylor started working for United Real Estate in 2016, where she was the top producing agent. She left the company to launch her own company, Taylor Robinson Real Estate in Florence. She also went on to establish Pretty Little Princess Nail Salon and Moving Up Moving Company. She was a very smart businesswoman. She knew that home buyers would also need to move into their new home, so having a moving company, she could provide a solution to clients who needed a moving company to move their belongings. She was successful and well on her way to living her dreams. Taylor was married to Duncan Robinson, and they had two sons together, Caden and Damari. Taylor was a driven and creative businesswoman who went above and beyond to leave a lasting legacy for her and her kids. She bought her sons their first vending machine in 2021 to expose them to the world of business, but while her professional life was flourishing, her personal life was crumbling. Unfortunately, the relationship between Taylor and her husband started falling apart. They were no longer getting along, and Taylor decided it was time for them to separate. Her husband didn't take the news well, and the tension between the two escalated, causing Taylor to seek a protection order and file for divorce. While in the process of filing for divorce, Taylor's body would be discovered early on a Sunday morning, January 23, 2022, at her Florence home. She was found dead with a gunshot wound to the head. Her husband, Duncan Robinson Jr., was arrested charged with murder, burglary, and possession of a firearm while committing a felony. After her death, it was discovered that Taylor had petitioned for an order of protection against her husband, but Florence County Family Court Judge Timothy Pogue rejected her request on the grounds that she had failed to prove facts of alleged abuse.
The sister of a woman murdered over the weekend says she was denied an order of protection against her husband, and now she's dead. Her husband in jail, charged with her murder. ABC 15's Tanya Brown was at that bond hearing today. She joins us live outside the Florence Police Department with more on this case. Tanya.
Jennifer, the 29-year-old was a very popular real estate agent here in Florence. Her family is extremely emotional over her death and says the court system failed her. 29-year-old Taylor McFadden Robinson was called a rising star in the real estate world in Florence. Her family says she loved making people's dreams come true and was destined for success. But it all came to an end Sunday morning.
And to say that her life was cut short in this matter, something I can never get over, my family.
Police say Robinson's husband, Duncan Allen Robinson Jr., burglarized her house on Rice Planters Lane in Florence and shot her. Officers found the realtor dead inside.
It will never be the same for me and my family. She's major loss.
Robinson appeared before a judge Monday morning in Florence. No details about the murder were shared, but the victim's sister says Taylor McFadden tried to get an order of protection against her husband.
The system has failed us. My sister asked for a restraining order, and the judge denied it. Please do not allow the system to fail us again.
Duncan Robinson didn't say anything during the hearing. The judge didn't set bond for him, so he'll stay in jail for the time being. Robinson's family tells me she was a wonderful woman, mother, and friend.
My sister Taylor, if you knew her, you loved her. She was all about family, all about unity. If she could help you, she would.
I called the magistrate's office to check on the family's claims about the restraining orders. Now, that office says they cannot release information about orders of protection. Live in Florence, Tanya Brown, ABC 15 News.
Tanya, thank you. The family says she spent the day before she was killed with her 2 little boys playing in the snow.
While trying to get the protection order, Taylor told Judge Pope that she often had to contact the police to deal with her husband because he would not leave her house, would follow her on the highway, and twice has kicked in her door. Taylor explained to the judge that she didn't wish to keep the kids from their father because he is a great father, but that her and her husband are not getting along. She told the judge, "He's a great father. I don't feel like he would cause them any harm. It's just a lack of respect and how he comes over there. He kind of demands his way. My door has been broken twice. He's broken my door twice. It's currently broke right now." Taylor also revealed to the court about an incident when her husband attempted to run her over after dropping the kids off. Her husband Duncan Robinson Jr. denied his wife's allegations and stated that a lot of the stuff she was saying was not true, and claims that he is just coming trying to be a good daddy, do his duty and take his kids to school, but she just want to give him a hard time for some reason. The judge determined that although Duncan's actions were despicable, he did not feel that his actions rose to the level of domestic abuse, therefore he rejected the petition for the protective order. The judge advised Taylor and Duncan to get lawyers and get the matter worked out between the two of them before it gets any worse. Taylor's family said that she fought really hard to get the order of protection at Duncan's bail hearing in January. They said that if that order of protection had been issued, maybe the outcome would have been different. Following Taylor's death, the judge's office released a statement. From the transcript, you can see the judge was very considerate and patient with both sides. The transcript reflects that Ms. Robinson McFadden said twice that Mr. Robinson was a great father and she wanted him to have a relationship with his children, but just wanted the court to set time certain for his visitation. She did not want him to come around unannounced. She did not say she was afraid of him. Duncan is still detained at the Florence County Detention Facility. Many of those who knew Taylor had nothing but kind things to say about her. One woman wrote, "You were a shining light that will continue to shine in the lives of others. Know that you made a whole lot of people proud of you. No wonder God plucked you. We loved you, but God loves you best. Sleep, angel, sleep." Another person said, "You were a true light to so many. I enjoyed seeing and reading your post daily. The inspiration you gave was truly amazing. I felt as if I lived the real estate journey through you. My sincere condolences and prayers for the family. God, please strengthen them, especially her sons, in the many long days ahead." What Duncan did to the mother of his kids is an absolute tragedy. Everything she did was to make sure her 2 sons were well taken care of, and sadly, their father has selfishly taken their mother away from them. My condolences to her friends and family. I am sorry you all must go through this. May you continue to heal and one day find peace.
Now that you know the steps, give me a call, 803-606-7638. I'd love to help you.
Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.